started falling from the trees. One day, Frog decided to go over to Toad's house again. And Toad decided to go to Frog's house. And they just missed each other. Practically.
We should have untucked his shirt.
And Frog was looking around Toad's house. Frog was looking at the yard, it was a mess. Toad was looking around Frog's house, looking at her yard, and was like, it's a mess. So, Frog decided to help rake up leaves in Toad's yard so that she wouldn't get one of those letters from her homeowner association. This has happened to me before. And so Toad was looking around Frog's yard, and it was a mess, so he decided to help rake up leaves. Now, did I miss a part? I did, didn't I? I'll go back. Frog had an idea. I'm going to rake up the leaves in Toad's yard. And Toad had an idea. I'm going to rake up the leaves in Frog's yard. So he started working. They were working real hard. It was a lot of work, so Frog got some of her friends to come help and rake up leaves in her yard. And Toad got some of his friends to help rake up leaves over there. So they were working hard. Labor. And some of the animals have never raked up leaves before, so they're doing the best they can. Anyway, they worked hard until it was all done, and they got them off the roof and everything. And that's what I like. Okay? And they sat down and have a picnic. You know, your friends come help you work. You should feed them. God help you move out of his house and you say, thanks, man. I just moved all this stuff upstairs. Anyway, they were working and they finished eating and they ate so much, they ate everything until they got full, they went to sleep, took a nap. That's how I do on Thanksgiving. And meanwhile, while they were asleep, the squirrels showed up. Now, the squirrels, they only cared about gathering things for themselves. Okay, and they didn't too much care about helping people. Do you guys think that the squirrels helped at all? And then they laughed like this. So instead of helping, this is what the squirrels did. And then they jumped on a pile of leaves and messed them all up while the animal was sleeping. They just messed up everything, had a leaf throwing party, and then they snuck back off into the woods like they normally do. When the animals woke up, they woke up, they were looking around, and they were like, hey, didn't we rake up all these leaves? And they were mad. They were upset. They threw a fit. That's how y'all throw a fit? They do a fit.
He does that well.
Yeah. But in the end, what did the animals learn? And meanwhile, guess who was still trying to deliver Father Toad's letter? So the spell took so long that it became winter. Paid no attention to the man behind the curtain. There's nothing to see there. It just started all of a sudden snowing. It was partial snow. Now, when it snows and it gets cold, what are some things that we like to do? We like to drink hot chocolate. And after we do that, we'll stand up and then put on our gloves. And some of my friends not following instructions down here on the bottom. And we put on scarves around our necks. And then we'll put on big coats and earmuffs. And then we have on so much stuff because Mom bundled us down, we walk like penguins. And then when we get home, because we're animals and we're kids, we just take everything off and throw on the floor and then warm our hands by the fire. And then we sneak outside when our parents don't want us to. We pick up snowballs and we throw them at our parents. Okay. Now, one day, Frog and Toad wanted to go. Frog and Toad met by the lake one day. Now, Frog wanted to go sledding. But Toad was a little bit more cautious about things. You know, Frog wanted to go sledding, and Toad said, hey, do we have insurance for this? He's always thinking about things that other people aren't thinking about. You know. Frog said, well, we're going to go sledding. Toad wants to know where. Frog couldn't tell him, so Toad said, not going. Frog said, come on, everybody's going to be there. Toad said, not going. Frog said, I give you some pizza. Toad said, not going. Frog said, okay, we're going to wear our seatbelts, we're going to put our helmets on, and we're going to be safe. We're going to go. Toad said, okay, I'll go. So we're going on a sleigh ride. Are you ready, everybody? Then away we go.
They're waiting on music, I guess.
Really? Technology was a wonderful thing. Sometimes they cooperate with you.
You know what? My phone does that. I wonder if it changes it. I'll check later. It does take a picture.
Sweet.
Don't do that to me.